A lot of entries, and this is because the reason why MyFitnessPal, has such a robust database is because MyFitnessPal users can put in their own entries, essentially. So these are all people who have put in entries of egg white, Kirkland egg whites. Now, the great thing about this is that the database is robust. The bad thing about this is that we're humans and sometimes we don't always put in the accurate information. So always make sure to double check the label or anything like that, just in case, just to make sure it's right. So I'm going to go ahead and go for the second one here. It seems pretty accurate, so I'm going to do this. Don't need food stamps. I weigh everything out, so I'm going to go, so you could change your serving size here depending on, what you're working with. So like I said, I weigh everything out, so I'm going to go with grams. I did 200 grams, let's just say. And bam, it's done. And then you'll see the equation kind of up there kind of changed because you logged something in. Now let's say I just had some broccoli with that egg white omelet. So you'll notice these little green check marks too, so that means that it has been verified. So usually when you log in food, you're always going to want to try to go for food that's been verified by MyFitnessPal. So always try to find something with like that. So we're going to go ahead and go with the first one. 1 cup seems accurate. Great, so that's my breakfast. Another way to log in food is via barcode. So let's say for a snack I had some nut butter. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab this. And I say nut butter just because that's what I have in my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and add food for a snack. And then you'll see in this upper right hand corner is kind of a picture of a barcode. So you're just going to click on that. And then I'm sitting on my couch right now. So this is my usual nut butter, which I have talked about before. So all you're going to do is put the barcode, bam, done, super fast. I'm going to change the serving size. And as you could see, even with healthy stuff, you need to be careful because 190 calories when you have a 1,200 calorie limit is a lot. And as you can see, it's a lot of fat. So, you kind of want to go with the phrase of too much of anything can be bad, even if it's a good thing. So it's all about keeping within your limits and just, tracking everything. So let's just say I had a tablespoon. Maybe I had some celery with it, which I usually do, excuse me. So again, you have that, but mine was a stick, so I'm going to try to look for a stick here. So it says right here, celery, check mark, 2 medium stalks. So I just had 1 stalk. So I'm going to add that. Another way to log in food, what's really great is that if you were to eat out, you could also add that in. So let's say, and as you could see from here, it saves everything that you log in. So if you eat an egg white omelet every day, you could easily just go in and add it back in. But there's an easier way to do that too, which I'll show you. So something else to note is that you could also search for foods that are if you eat at a restaurant. So let's go ahead and do Cheesecake Factory because that's the one I could think of right now. And then all of a sudden you'll see the menu pop up. Now this isn't for every restaurant, obviously. Kind of the bigger chains, the more well-known restaurants will have this. But you'll be able to look at the menu and it would be super easy to log in the food. Now go ahead and click on the menu. Now let's say you had a salad. Gosh, even the salads are really caloric. Wow. And it's probably mostly because of the dressing. This is why I recommend not having dressing. I mean, that's like the Santa Fe salad is, I mean, you're already over your calories for the day. So let's see if I could find one that's, okay, let's go with the, let's just say tossed green salad. So let's just say you had that, and then you're going to hit cancel, go back, and there's your salad. So I think that's just kind of the basics. So then, as you could see, as you log things in, this little equation up top is going to change. And the reason why I don't want you adding exercise, because let's just go ahead and add something so I could show you. Let's add in the treadmill. That's not how you spell that. Treadmill. Sure. Let's just say 20 minutes. So automatically the equation ends up changing, and then your intake goes up. So we don't want that. We want you to, lose weight, and again, just have the exercise be that extra boost. So again, would not recommend doing that. So anyway, those are kind of the basics. And then, another really cool thing. So go ahead and click on the equation up at the top. So this ends up showing you, as you log things in throughout the day, it will show you how far you are to getting to your goal. So here at the top, so I've only had 27 grams of protein so far. I still have 78 grams left. I only had 9 grams of fat, so I need 38 grams more. And this is just really great, especially if you're meal planning, because then you're able to plan your meals accordingly so you could hit all of these goals. So this is really important. Obviously, you want to keep below your sugar, you want to hit your fiber, all this other stuff. If you're gonna go less on anything, I would say go less on carbs. You still need your protein, you still need your fat, and you need your fiber. So carbs and sugar you could definitely keep low. Again, I mean, personally, I usually do between 50 and 70 grams of carbs. Like, I don't even think I hit 90, just because when I eat vegetables, especially like broccoli and cauliflower, like I get so full. So I'd get sick if I ate too much of it. So anyway, so those are your macronutrients. And then if you go down here, you'll see your micronutrients. So this is really, really important, especially if you want to keep your sodium levels, under control. And if you want to hit all of these other, micronutrients, that's also going to be really important. And this is pretty much just basic stuff in terms of what your body needs to function. Not only your body, but your brain, actually. You'd be surprised, what your brain needs just to think and to process stuff throughout the day. So keep an eye on this. I mean, it's going to take a while to try to hit all these via food. So feel free to take maybe like a multivitamin or something until you figure out a more ideal plan to hit all those. So anyway, so this is a great breakdown. So let's say I'm like, wow, so I've already had 34 carbs today. Like, I want to know which meal had the most carbs so that maybe I could adjust and don't have to eat as many carbs. So you would click on one, and then automatically you could see which meal has the most of that specific macronutrient. So for this one specifically, lunch had the most carbohydrates, definitely that salad. So again, just a really great visual way to keep track of, break down your diet, see where you could improve and how you could adjust so you could stay within these limits. So anyway, that's just a really quick, little tutorial on how to at least start. I'll probably do another one later this week, kind of breaking it down even more. But feel free to play with it a little bit and let me know how it goes. It's really easy once you get the hang of it. And another really cool thing that you could do is, okay, let's say, let's just do this really quick. So let's just say I have that egg white omelet every day. And you can multi-add too, by the way. Just press this little button in the lower right-hand corner. So you would multi-add. So let's say I had the egg whites yesterday. And then let's say it's a new day. And I want to log everything in again. So it says add yesterday's breakfast. It'll say the calories. Swipe right to add meal. Bam. So you don't even, it takes less than a second to log in your food. And this is really helpful for me specifically just because I eat the same thing every day. So again, just a little, there's a bunch of little tricks that you could do to make your life a little easier when it comes to tracking. So I'll get into the more of the minutia later on, but this is